We've just arrived to one of the best dive sites in Thailand, and the ocean is boiling. Let's go check this place out. "200 kilometers northwest of Phuket sits Richelieu Rock, considered by most to be the best dive site in Thailand. It's a deep pinnacle, visible from the surface at low tides. There's no other islands out here, which means it attracts huge amounts of marine life. The rather unusual name Richelieu comes from a Danish man who served as an admiral with the Siamese Navy in the early 1900s. The rock was named after him. It was discovered as a dive site by the famous French explorer Jacques Cousteau back in 1989. Local fishermen had told him of this rock where they would always catch large amounts of fish. He later named it one of his top 10 dive sites in the world. The best time to dive here is between late October and early May. The Andaman Sea has its monsoon season from May to October, and dive operators don't visit the area during these months. Due to the currents, the dive site is mostly covered in soft corals which thrive under these conditions. You can find some hard corals and also a lot of anemones. Now, the reason people travel this far into the ocean is for the incredible marine life. There's lots of potential macro subjects such as seahorses, frogfish and harlequin shrimps. The rock itself is just completely covered by these different species of small juvenile fish, and this is of course what attracts the bigger stuff. There's a huge variety of pelagic species here, with massive schools of jacks and emperor fish always on the move and hunting. You also get snappers, triggerfish, lionfish, bannerfish, the list goes on. If you're lucky, you might also get a whale shark or manta ray here. However, one of the personal highlights for me on this dive, the cuttlefish. These animals are normally quite shy and hard to find, but on this dive site, they seem to have no fear of divers whatsoever and are almost always to be seen. You can get both hunting and mating behavior here. Other potential highlights include octopus, fusiliers and barracuda. There are different ways of getting out here and diving Richelieu Rock. You could do day trips with speedboats out of Khao Lak. This takes about 1.5 hours or more each way. Now personally, I don't recommend this option, mostly due to the amount of time spent traveling. But if you only have one day to dive here, this is probably gonna be your best bet for a great scuba experience. I also recommend having a minimum certification level of advanced diver, as much of the dive site is located below 18 meters. If you do have more time, however, you're gonna want to do a liveaboard out here. South of Richelieu, you find the equally famous Similin National Marine Park, which is littered with good dive sites. The liveaboards that visit the Similins also travel up to Richelieu Rock. Most liveaboard trips out here range from 3 to 5 days, and you'll find trips for all budgets. But generally, Thailand has some of the cheapest liveaboard trips in the world, so this truly is an experience that all scuba divers can enjoy. If you want to know more about these trips, check out the video linked here or find the link in the description below. You can also contact me directly about trips and bookings, as I represent some of the top companies in different price ranges, and I personally test dive all the trips that I sell. So what do you think about Richelieu? Have you been there yourself? Let me know in the comments below if you enjoy diving there or if you want to go sometime in the future. This is Andy from Aquatic Images. I'll see you in the next one.